mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, so they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't trying to go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Peace. Welcome back to another episode of the Urban X Podcast. We're here with you in the building. I'm Malcolm. This is the Black Dot. We're here with you in the building, live and direct.
Live and direct.
What is good, everybody? Hope everybody had an amazing weekend, relaxing. If you was in New York, it was rained out, so you had no choice but to relax.
Yeah, we had a rained out weekend.
This whole weekend.
Good for sports fans.
Yes.
You know, if you're just sitting home watching the games, which
yes.
me and Eli was, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But if you had some outdoor things happening, it was a wrap.
Yeah, it was over. But that signifies, it was a good, symbolism for coming into May. You know what I'm saying? April showers bring May flowers.
Absolutely.
And all that good stuff, right? That's how it goes, right?
That is how it goes.
That's how it goes.
That is how it goes.
Today's May 1st, so we can start with some real good energy coming into the month.
May Day. Yes.
Right. But the good way. The good version.
Yeah. You know, my mind is just working.
The good version. Hope you guys had an amazing weekend. How was your weekend?
Weekend was good, man. Filling a lot of orders.
Mm-hmm.
We want to thank everyone who started jumping on these Mother's Day joints,
Facts.
man. Been flying out, and the IMs.
Yes.
Been flying off the shelves.
And y'all getting creative with the combos. I like it.
Yeah, I like the combos. I definitely like the combos.
I made a couple black on blacks. Those are nice.
Yeah, those are real sharp.
Black on blacks is kind of tough.
You know what I mean? So, and like we said, Mother's Day is soon approaching.
Mm-hmm.
And a lack of preparation on your part does not constitute an emergency on ours.
Meaning, don't wait till the day before Mother's Day and go, yo, can this get hit tomorrow?
Yeah. Don't work that way.
Can I deliver it to my mom's personally?
In facts. With some flowers. Pick some flowers up on the way, too, So, so it's been a busy week, filling these orders, getting this stuff ready. And we always thank you for that support. King Diaz, thank you.
Thank you for the super chat.
For the super chat.
Yes, and if you don't know, we have a Mother's Day sale. 15% off Mom 15 at checkout.
Yes, Mom 15 at checkout.
Go to shopurbanx.com for that.
Yeah, and what about those? Those are Mom 15s? Or?
I don't think these are Mom 15s too. Oh, everything's Mom 15s.
Oh, everything.
I didn't know. Oh, because Mom might want this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I am Mom.
I am.
It could be.
Exactly.
However you want to freak it.
Exactly. So so shopurbanx.com. Oh, for the members, we dropped 2 of the private episodes in there. Episodes. And for the people who seen it, they know we was going crazy, and they've been enjoying that. So we got a lot more of that stuff coming.
Oh, we're
on the way.
We're gonna delve into some stuff on the next joint.
Yes.
We're gonna keep those coming because let
us know what you want to talk about. Like, what you want us to talk about, because we just been talking, man. We just been going. Like I said, the last episode we started off on Prize being an informant. went to aliens, flat Earth. Like we just
it just went,
and it came all the way back to prize, and it made sense.
It did.
You know what I mean?
Sure enough did.
So if you're a member, check that out. If you're not a member, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? Just visit urbanx.nyc. Join us $5 for the month or $50 for the entire year.
Yes. Because, what we're doing, we're creating our own nation.
Yes. Also, in the membership as well, if you've been in the community section, I got a new monthly challenge in there, which is because we all trying to get better together.
So what's the monthly challenge?
You got to be a member to know. So
I'm a member.
I'll talk about it on the after show. All right?
Oh, okay, got you.
And I put the book of the month in there as well because we're going to be doing a book club.
Yes, I got the book.
Got the book in there. We'll be talking about that in the after show as well because we got an after show tonight too.
Yes.
So if you're feeling left out because you're not a member, good.
Okay, I'm getting a signal. Okay. Right.
Good.
Yeah, if you're feeling left out and you go, damn, $5.
Just think about it like this: it's 16 cents a day.
Like a bag of chips and a soda.
You know what I mean?
Doc, can you shout out fiance Monique
on her 30th birthday?
Shout out Monique.
Shout out
Happy
to
birthday.
Monique.
Happy birthday, Monique.
Shout out to Monique.
All right, that's nice. Today's my wife's born day, 21 again.
For the 21st time.
For the 21st time.
For the 21st time. I feel you.
Yes. Let's get a roll call going now.
Okay, I saw Corona Queens in the building. What's good? Compton in the house. Miami Gardens, Bed-Stuy in the building.
Oh, Miami Gardens in the building. All right.
Alabama, Long Beach. Okay, so you did that on purpose. I see you, Lokes. I see you. You did that on purpose. All right.
Harlem in the building, Cincinnati.
Thomasville, GA.
ATL, Watts.
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Beemore, Arizona,
Houston.
Columbus, Ohio.
We everywhere, man. We uptown, downtown. We everywhere, man.
We everywhere.
LA in the building. Y'all was probably just getting off work and whatnot. Was good.
LA about to be cooking with the Warriors.
Detroit,
And Jimmy Butler's special, bro.
Yeah,
We'll talk about that. Eli gonna be talking about that tomorrow.
Yes.
On his show, but yeah, that's what it is.
Tampa, Fort Lauderdale, Bahamas, Dallas, Flint, Brooklyn, of course.
Man. Let's get this thing popping.
Let's get it going.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So, Epstein, the gift that keeps giving. So his private calendar was exposed. Wall Street Journal did an expose on
that.
Apparently, he had planned meetings. This is from 2014, I believe. He had planned meetings with people from Obama's administration, the CIA chief, Noam Chomsky. Yes, he's an intellectual.
Yes, Chomsky. Yes.
A lot of people really like him. And then he had planned meetings with Epstein. It gets weird because they asked him about it, and he says none of y'all business. And he said
he was very defensive.
And apparently he had meetings with him and Allen. Tim Allen, was it? No, not Jewish
the actor?
Guy. Yeah, the Jewish guy who married his niece or married his stepdaughter.
Oh, Woody Allen.
Woody Allen, yes. Woody Allen. And then he mentioned Woody Allen in his response, and everybody was like, whoa, that didn't
make it better.
Yeah, like, dude, you nasty. Like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
So, this is what I always believe when more information about Epstein comes out. We knew this. They knew this.
Yes.
Right? And the fact that y'all are just, exposing his private calendar, that means you had access to this because you raided his house, so you had access to everything. Y'all know everything.
Y'all know everything.
Y'all know who he was dealing with.
So why are y'all bringing it out now?
Exactly.
That's what we want to know.
Exactly. Y'all know all of this stuff. Y'all know who he was dealing with. Y'all know who was on the flight log. Y'all know who went to the island. Y'all know all of this stuff, but like y'all are just trickling information out, and it's not like y'all are doing like really sleuthful investigations. It just comes out to y'all are just hiding it. Why?
Well, let me ask you this question, Malcolm.
Yes.
Are certain secrets more important to hide than the public finding out? And let me say what I mean by that. Let's say the public just knew everything. Mm-hmm. How would society function from that point on?
Oh, yeah.
So and I'm not making excuses. I'm trying to put you in the mindset of those who keep secrets and the ones who say this is above a certain clearance or, things of that nature, because you couldn't handle the truth.
That's a fact.
Right?
Yeah.
So, but besides sprinkles of us who feel we're ready to engage with this truth, and then I'm going to ask you another question. What you going to do when you do find out the truth? Nothing. Right? So, you have to ask yourself, look how many people are involved with this. Look how deep this rabbit hole goes.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It goes extreme. Everybody that you know and look up to is somehow connected to this island. It was their little big secret. And we know what was going on in that island was forbidden. We do know this already.
Yes.
And we know all bets is off in terms of what you could do when you get there. All depending on what your preference was. You know what I mean? So, do you, with that kind of information in the hands of regular people, does that collapse their reality?
I think so.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So again,
especially Hollywood.
I want to be clear. I am not supporting the behavior, but I'm simply saying when people, like, for instance, do you know how many times we go to war in this country because we have to go to war?
Yes.
We need that oil, my nigga. We need that.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it a bean.
Yeah, we got to make it look like about something
Let's
else.
make it seem like it's about something else.
Yeah.
But we got to go in there. Oh, he acting funny?
Yeah.
We got to kill him.
Yeah.
But that would be unpatriotic, uncivilized. We have to find a way. And all the little benefits you get here in America, walking into your grocery store, putting your little shit in your cart, and walking, mining, all of these so-called freedoms you got.
Yeah.
You have no idea the price that has to be paid for those freedoms. Why are you saying this, Dot? I'm saying this because you have to be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it, right? And I'm always telling people, knowledge is one thing. To know something and not be able to do a goddamn thing about
Frustrating, man.
is a frustrating, decapitating thing.
Yes.
You become paralyzed because you know the truth and you still have to live out a lie.
Guys, if you lived through 2020, 2021, with the mandates, with everything, with the mask, the jet, everything, that's how I felt.
That's how it felt.
That's how it felt. Like,
and
you
you
just
woke up every day knowing this is bull.
Yeah.
You woke up walking 6 feet apart from people, mask on, plastic saran wrap around your head with a little hole so you could breathe out of it. And you knew at the core it was all bullshit.
Yeah.
Right? I told you back in 9/11 when it's all of that stuff happened, and now I'm in the airport. Take your belt off. One little small bottle of water. I'll throw that out. You're like, dude, it's just water. All of those things when you know it was all bullshit.
Yeah.
Right? Sort of like even if you take a deep dive into your religious beliefs.
Don't do that.
And you go,
yeah.
But you go to church or you go to the mosque or you go wherever you go, you still going, but you know deep down inside, this is bullshit. So with all of this information about Epstein, first of all, it is a distraction.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Something else is coming.
Okay.
And they like to do these little things because when you think about the way a magician works, the closer you are to the magician, he's sitting in front of you, he got you fooled.
Yeah.
Because it's just, but the further you step back, because it's a bigger audience, now the essence of misdirection has to be more clever. So when you step back and you're talking about the worldview, when you throw something here, you know what I mean? You have to give people time. It ain't like they looking real quick. You got to give people time to go, oh, the Epstein stuff, and start delving into it while something else is brewing. So just the hand of the magician, based on the perception of where the magician is operating from, it's like 3-card money.
Yeah. Yeah.
I told you, them motherfuckers is good. I saw a dude, he dropped the card on the table. He was flipping, dropped the card. Somebody behind me reached over, showed my man what the card was, put it back down. And the dude picked the card up, put it back, and did one little whip, and was like, all right. And dude was scattering. He put $100 down on that, and he lost. Right? The hand is quicker than the eye.
Yeah.
Come to find out, that was his man in the crowd.
Yeah. That's how it is.
That's the way it goes and stuff like that. So this Epstein stuff is a distraction. We know we have some kind of idea of all the people, all the players, from politicians, judges, lawyers, entertainment,
a lot of entertainment.
athletes. The list is on and on. So what? Let me finish this point. What that's also telling me is this is a behavior that these people have adopted. When you start talking about, I'm not going to use the words, but little ones and things of that, and Candyland and all. When you start talking about that, you're talking about a behavior that has been adopted by a certain amount of people for whatever reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether it's a cult, whether it's initiation, or whether it's just a fetish, whether it's trauma being passed down. So the Epstein stuff, they all knew.
Yes.
They all involved.
Yes.
But because he is not here, which became the easiest way for them to deal with the issue. They knew this Epstein stuff when he was in the prison.
Yes.
In a maximum 24-hour watch prison.
Yes.
And then
letting them go.
And then they assess to themselves and go, what's the easiest way for us to deal with this situation and have it go where we take the softest hit? We're going to take a hit in the public.
Regardless.
We're going to take a hit.
Yes.
What's the easiest way to take that hit? Their chat GTP probably told them he needs to die.
Yeah, he has
How
to go.
does he die in a maximum security prison under 24-hour surveillance
In a suicide watch.
in a suicide watch prison with nothing that he can grab to commit suicide? Put some niggas on tour on the shift.
No, you got to give him the right prompt. You are a hitman.
You are a hitman, right? Bring two niggas in with probably a fucked up past. The credit is all fucked up. You know, two black people, put them on the shift, scare them, make this happen.
Yeah.
They're going to take a hit. You know what I mean? As they did,
Yeah.
you saw her, she was up there crying, and he was crying. But they're going to be fine. We will take good. I guarantee you, you see them in a year or two.
They're probably home already because you don't recognize them, and nobody is like keeping track on
That's
those security guards. They better still be in jail.
But that's what Steve Coakley used to teach us. Follow everybody. Give me everybody's name.
Yeah.
And we don't do that no more because social media is a thing that comes and goes, and we move on to what's next. Not only are they probably home, their credit is good. All right. Credit good. Move to another state, get another corrections position, and keep your mouth shut.
So, do you? I have this question for you. Do you think it would destroy, like, if a lot of this information was to come out? We talked about like, what would you do with the truth? Do you think people would be more, like, a society would be more devastated if people knew our politicians partook in this behavior, or our entertainers?
Our entertainers.
That's what I was, right?
Because we are fascinated. We love entertainment.
Right.
And we love our heroes. And, you know what I'm saying, we're starstruck.
Even though our politics have more of a direct impact on our lives.
On our lives.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree. So the politicians can literally change your everyday life, but we don't care about that. We're idol worshipers. So to find out that my favorite singer or dancer or ball player was involved with that would hurt me more. Remember I told you the star system, it's an artificial star system with the Beyonce star, the Mary J star, as opposed to the celestial stars. And so we are influenced by stars, just not the stars we used to be influenced by. That's a bar. You know what I mean? So with that being said, when something happens to the Beyonce star,
right,
you feel that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When the Tupac star is now out of the sky or whatever, you feel that, as opposed to the celestial. So they cut us off from everything above the matrix. You know what I mean? So that matrix splice has got us twisted. But that's why they can get the stars to get you to do the jibbity jab, get you to wear this, get you to drink that, get you to listen to that, where you're not even in your own mind anymore. And so I do believe, we will be more affected by the celebrities. You know what I mean? Because we put them on a pedestal.
Yeah, that's just.
I don't even know who my damn local politician is.
Yeah, that's just always so interesting to me because I was thinking like what? Because people were even asking in the chat, what does this information do for us now? And I'm just saying, like, if something was to come out about like politicians, even though this goes into every format, every like facet of society. I'm talking about Epstein, right?
Yes.
Banks were bankrolling him, like they knew what the hell he was doing. J.P. Morgan, he had meetings scheduled with the top banker from Goldman Sachs.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? CIA chief, come on.
No, his position was an all-powerful position that really controlled a lot more. So that was his game plan. Using a formula that the Mossad.
He was definitely Mossad.
Mossad, other people use to gather and control people. Yeah. Because people in power, this is the only thing they have over you. When you join one of them little secret society, they need something over you. So they're gonna film you, with your knowledge of it. In most cases, this is all I need. I know you're gonna stay in line. But even when I do it without your knowledge, the result is still the same.
So what if? Now I'm trying to think, like, if he was connected to so many people, how did he get caught?
I think he had to be the fall guy. I think this is just me. I'm always telling y'all, we're in a time of awakening now, and we're becoming just more aware of a lot of things. You can't keep these things secret forever. They're going to come to the surface. Or maybe he crossed the wrong person. Let's not think that these people are all in alignment and in agreement.
Me and Phil, we did that interview like 5 years ago.
Yes.
And he was talking about like the different families or different societies that are warring with each other because he was talking about Trump versus Hillary.
Yes.
And that fascinated me to this day because think about that. Like, think about the wars that are happening
over our heads, above our pay grade.
That probably no bodies are dropping, but like bodies are dropping.
Bodies are dropping. And we thinking, because we've been programmed to think all white people are together and they sit around in the room and they conspire against black people. Side note, I wanted to ask you, it's sort of connected. How has trailer park white people, which is the majority in America, how have they benefited from white supremacy? That'll be the question that we'll do in the after show. I want y'all to all think about that. How has, because since we speak so much about white supremacy, has kept the black man down, how has poor, white, trash, trailer park, which is majority of them, how have they benefited from white supremacy? Okay, so keep that for the after show. We'll get that popping.
Okay.
But back to my point. So, this has always been about power. These people are warring with each other. It's in their nature to war. You follow? So we have to get out of the mindset that it's all of them together and they just working in conjunction. Now, they may have a collective agreement that they'll keep their foot on our neck, our neck being the poor, the disenfranchised, all of that, the ones who don't know who they are, because power is just about. Just imagine you knew you had the same power they had.
Yeah.
Just imagine you knew you could do the same chants, the same meditations, and receive the same things that they have. Yeah. Then that means they have no power over you.
I think about it like when when you're like a senior in high school, you probably have certain privileges, and then they flirt with the idea of giving the freshmen the privilege.
You go, whoa, they didn't earn that.
Yeah, whoa.
They didn't earn that.
Man, you didn't earn nothing. You just older. You just kind of went through it, but
you got to go through it too.
Yeah, you just feel like hell no.
Yeah.
I earned this free period. I earned this free period, so I can see that.
But imagine when we're talking billions and billions of dollars. Not only billions of dollars, the privileges. Remember we spoke about I'm a billionaire. You want me to just keep coming home to my fucking wife? Shut up! Shut up! Okay?
Yeah.
I'm going out. Just shut up. Every time I turn around, there you are.
Yeah.
I know you had something to do with this, but I'm that dude now, you know? And that's how black guys will probably deal with it. Just get a little extra, a little something. But when you speak real privilege, that means I want anything and everything. I want to be able to fly places, do weird exotic shit because I'm better than you.
That's an actual study that happened. They actually studied like top, overachievers, and they actually feel like they're better than everybody else.
Yeah.
That's a thing. That's a real thing.
Okay, so what's the point of me making $5 billion if I'm doing the same thing you doing, but I got $5 billion?
True, I guess.
Yeah. I'm just trying to keep it a bean, right? So just even if you're a good dude, I want to be clear. You're a good dude and all that. At some point, you be like, you know what? Fuck this shit. She in there fucking around. She don't even fucking cook no more and shit. We got maids and all this shit. She just sitting around. You know what? Fuck that. I can do this and get away with this shit. You know what I mean? I'm flying private. I'm not waiting in no lines.
Yeah.
I'm eating in the finest restaurants.
Yeah.
I'm knocking down the finest shows. That's the way they say it. Now, let's say you got weird fetishes. I'm not even going to get into the details because, we are on a PG-13 show now.
Thank you.
But just imagine there are no limits to what you can eat, what you can drink, what you can do. Even the forbidden things. Nothing is you moving in circles now, and this is what they do. You know what I mean? And imagine you reach that apex and they go, yo, this is about blood. This is always about blood. Some kind of sacrifice, right? When you do 1,000 jump shots, that's your little sacrifice. You do 400 podcasts at the same time. Those are called your little mini sacrifices. Clap that up for you. Your little sacrifices. And then there are real sacrifices. Quantum sacrifices, where everything is instantaneous. But it's going to require not just blood, sweat, and tears. Theoretically, blood, sweat, and tears. I was working. No, it's going to require some blood, sweat,
and tears.
That's tears. You see what I'm saying? Next thing you know, I'm popping. Everybody popping. Walkie-talkies, headphones. Everybody got on new sneakers. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So you moving in certain circles and you learn certain things, but at the end of the day, it's always about a sacrifice of some sort.
Yeah.
This whole realm is about sacrifice. What are you willing to give up? I'm willing to give up hanging out with my boys so I can finish this next book. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to give up. You know what I mean? Right. But then there people go, you know what? Little Tommy?
I don't know him like that.
I don't really like Tommy like that. I'm willing to give up.
I don't really know him like that.
I'm willing to give up little Tommy.
Yeah.
Just to bypass all of this, retina. Just get me to the front of the line. We will cry at Tommy's funeral, and now Tommy's gone. This has been a great conversation. I don't know how I would but that's the gist of the Epstein situation. It's layers upon layers. He's collecting info.
Yo, it's deep and it's
compromising
everywhere.
People. It's everywhere, and his reach was so far that everybody is sweating. Yes. Everybody's a little comfortable now but every time his name comes back up, everybody get a little nervous because they're all involved.
And you know what's crazy too? Because the timeline of his life is kind of laid out. People are noticing. So you hung out with him in 2014. He was already a registered sex offender. You didn't know that?
Yeah.
Oh, you're Bill Gates and you didn't know that?
Right. And Bill Gates vets you before you even meet him.
Yes.
All of them important people.
Yeah.
You can't sit down with important people without them secretly vetting who's coming.
Yeah.
Who knows this? You can't just walk up and say.
You was on his jet. Oh.
Yeah. 14 times.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, you went to the island and everything.
And you were just trying to get him to donate to your foundation. You're Bill Gates though. What do you need his donation for?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's what happens. Again, you step back, you go, okay, this is the game.
This is the game.
Crazy.
But again, our people are waking up. More so and more so every single day.
Facts.
And so here we are.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So, Tsu Surf, battle rapper out from Jersey, Newark, New Jersey. He pled guilty to RICO charges and I think unlawful possession of a firearm
And he's also
As a
being
felon?
charged for distribution of narcotics. Am I correct?
I think that ties in with the
Oh,
RICO.
with the RICO and stuff. And sad. Very good battle rapper.
Yeah, Surf was nice, man.
Very
and
good
then
battle rapper.
He was one of the,
and he was living his raps too.
Yeah, he was one of the few battle rappers who can actually make a good song.
Yeah,
as well, because he had a couple mixtapes that were pretty good. But it was weird. It was weird with him because he was like, it was like I would always hear about him getting arrested for a gun or something and then getting back out. So like, exactly. So like the eyebrows was raised on him for a little minute. If you watch Third Round versus Tsu Surf versus Big T, Third Round broke it down immaculately. It's like, how you do that, Surf? Like you came back, how you do that? You know what I'm saying? And K-Shine as well. First round versus K-Shine. K-Shine kind of, brought that.
Like you always home.
Yeah. How'd you do that? But I thought the last time he came home, he was on Joe Budden podcast talking about it's just about music. He had a daughter. About just working hard and things like that. The fact that he got swept up in this, it was sad. It was sad.
But also remember, I'm gonna take just what you said. I didn't see. You said he was on Joe Budden's show.
Yes.
He went to Joe Budden's show, and maybe him saying he's trying to clean himself up. There is no clean yourself up at this point. You in this for life, son, and we got enough dirt on you to incriminate you. So either you playing or you not.
Yeah.
To me, you found God, and you want to start taking care of your children. That's not the way this game works.
Yeah.
It's just not.
Yeah.
Try that with them Bloods and Crips. You in that for life. You know what I mean? You in the mafia for life. Once you become made, that's your. It ain't. It's the only way way out, nigga. You going out in the box. So when you work for the police, I'm not saying he does. Let me hit Leslie in here.
Allegedly.
Right? But let's just say, by him coming home all the time, getting arrested, that he was a CI, confident informant, right? And now he's ready. He got his child now.
Yeah.
He's ready to clean his life up.
Yeah.
And they go, that it don't work that way.
Yeah.
So now we just gonna pin all the stuff on you that we had on you because it kills two birds with one stone, keeps the cops' hands clean.
Yeah.
Because anytime you work with them, you going down.
And then he was a gang member too, active gang member. So
the gang members are confident informants. I don't care what nobody tell me.
we got a couple in the chat, man. Y'all cool. Y'all not informants. I don't know.
Whatever. I'm saying it's impossible for you to be a part of an organization that intricate and then not be infiltrated by people who's informing the feds. I'm not saying the whole organization.
No, but and again with the RICO, if we get the gang on it,
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap, and you are an active. He was in his battles repping great. No, he was 60s repping wherever he was from.
Yes,
you get what I'm saying. Like it's tough. It's tough. They get you, and it's when it's a sweep, they get you, man.
Yeah. I'm sick of the candy pushers too. You know what I mean? So at some point we gotta rise above that. So I wish him well, but there are consequences for all of your actions.
Like 30 years, man. That RICO, man.
Well,
jeez.
So be careful who you be on the phone with.
Yeah.
Talking crazy, greasy. You know what I mean? And
how Jim Jones.
Oh, see, that's a whole nother story. How, Jim? How you doing that?
Like, so you was on the phone with him. Saying he got to super violate somebody. He in jail.
Yeah, but you not? How?
Ooh.
How?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That math ain't mathing.
Yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
50 Cent, he bought a new 985,000 square foot warehouse that he's going to use as a studio.
Powerful move.
Yes. So, and he talks about like his regret on giving stars a lot of his shows like Power, Ghost, BMF, Tommy's show, I think it's Force. Yeah, so which I understand, but you didn't have the knowledge of show business that you have now.
And see, that's what I tell people. It's okay to come up under like the spook who sat by the door and learn the business so that when you pivot away, you have the ability to sustain.
Yeah.
Now, I've been beefing with 50 for years. You know what I mean?
I don't think he knows.
He don't know, but I've been beefing with him for years. I think now's the time, that he making these powerful moves. I need to sit down with him, and we gotta end this, because this is
it's getting.
I be in the airport, I'm looking. I know he be like, when he with his team, he looking down there.
The streets ain't safe for child abuse.
It's down there with his team,
right,
and know. So I don't think black men like us should have to beef like that.
You trying to get in the show, ain't you?
I am trying to get on the show. I am trying to get on the show. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna end my beef with 50. If you listening, 50, anybody in your camp listening, I'm gonna be the bigger person, and I'm gonna end the beef that you didn't know that we had.
That's funny.
It's gonna end that. No, but that's great.
Yeah.
Because again, he's pivoting into
and again, he only knows this now because he's been on the inside now. Like, I could have did this myself.
Right, but could have had a V8. We all say that.
Facts. Oh my gosh.
But and go back to the Lonzo Ball situation when I was saying that's the way him and his pops and them should have did it. Sit up under Nike for just 4 or 5 years. Always showing up, learning how that's done, and then unfortunately his son, had the injuries.
Both of them.
But had they not,
yeah,
then he could have. At this point, 5 years in, he would have been at his apex, getting ready to get his biggest contract, and then you bring in your new sneaker, and people dog me in the chat, bro.
I remember that, yeah.
Oh my God, you just hating God. That's a
black man
trying to do his thing. I'm like, I'm with all of that.
Yeah.
But sometimes we have to learn how to do these things first by somebody who knows how to do it.
Yes.
And then even LeBron had an agent when he first came out. He had an agent. And he let the agent eat while his man was preparing to align himself. So what 50 is doing, I applaud it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 985,000 square feet. That is huge.
Yes.
And he's pulling the Tyler Perry.
Yes.
And maybe he don't want to rock with Tyler Perry.
Right.
So now he's creating his own thing. And now with AI and all of the ability to shoot massive scenes in small places, you can green screen all the actors and place them in the middle of the city.
Yes.
There's so many advantages that are coming down the pipe in which you can take full advantage of. And so I applaud 50 for that. Just, I'm tired of, just give me something else other than.
I'm tired of drug shows too.
Drugs. Just give me,
expand
the palette, 50, that's
even though Ghost Season 3 is on fire right now.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I am enjoying it.
All right.
I am enjoying it. But we're gonna take a quick commercial break. We'll be back. We see some of the topics that's going on in the chat. We will get to those.
Yes.
I promise.
Yes.
All right, we'll be right back.
Peace.
Hello, wealthy family. This is Chanel, the Ascending Infinite Goddess, and I am happy to announce that I am back and in full effect, ready to work with you on your spiritual journey. Whether you're looking to balance your chakras with an infusion of Reiki energy, or you're looking to connect with your spirit team with an angel oracle reading and get some clarification or confirmation on your love life or your career, finances, or just life in general. Or perhaps you're looking for a non-judgmental, safe space to receive some mental ease, I am here to help you. So be sure to visit my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess.com. See all the services that I provide, get to know me a little bit better, and also feel free to visit my YouTube channel, Ascending Infinite Goddess, and see hundreds of videos that I have available for free to help you on your spiritual journey. Until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love. Peace.
I think they're both going to stay, and they're going to try again next year. Just being realistic.
Good luck
It
with
depends
that.
on. It depends on the coach.
The Hornets
Yeah, I heard about the Hornets.
Westbrook.
I wouldn't be mad. Westbrook.
Minnesota has disgusted me this entire series. So I'm off that shit. Also, I'm really upset that John Moran got this award. So I hope we see them in the second round. So Poole can whoop his behind for 7 games in a row.
And we're back.
We are back.
We are back. Don't forget to support those businesses that you just saw. We got a sale going on as well. ShopUrbanX.com Mother's Day sale.
We want to honor the moms. Shout out Mama Sarah Wright for her birthday.
Hey.
Yep.
Hey.
All right, Mama.
Happy B-Day.
Happy B-Day, 21. I know. You don't have to tell me. So we got that sale going.
Chanel Infinite Goddess, Ascending Infinite Goddess.
It's her birthday?
No. The commercial just went. So
Okay, yeah.
if you're watching, support. She's the real deal.
She's absolutely the real deal. She wouldn't be on our page if she wasn't.
Exactly.
For our listeners, we are setting up a audio membership. For some shows.
Yes, if you are primarily a listener and you don't really want to do the video login thing, if you just want the extra audio episodes, hit the link in the description of each episode and you have the option to subscribe there as well. Get all the episodes right there.
Yeah.
All right. People keep saying their video feed is blurry. I look good. I'm looking at myself right now. I look good.
Yeah, I'm looking good too. So maybe hit your refresh button.
Maybe pay your Wi-Fi. I'm joking. That's
true too. Can pay your Wi-Fi.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
So somebody wanted. This is a good topic though. Somebody wanted us to talk about the BRICS organization, the BRICS Alliance.
Yeah, they got about 19 or 20.
19 nations have applied to join BRICS. This is economic warfare than anything I see.
Do you support that?
Do
you support the collapse of your American lifestyle?
I don't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I live here still.
These are tough.
I live here still. That's why. Remember, I said it. I said, "Where's our reptilians? Where's our, our elite Illuminati blood
faction?
Yeah. They need to get on their job.
So I can continue to go buy my biscuits.
You know what I'm saying?
And stuff, and my Dunkin' Donuts and stuff like that. I love my life. I am a Negro. You got any more of them biscuits? With the jelly on them, Popeyes.
So BRICS stands for Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, and now more nations are joining. Now, these nations are up and coming economically, especially India. Now, here's the thing, though. Interesting. And I said this before. India and China have a little silent tension going on as well because
India and China. Okay.
Yes, because a lot of
the work
manufacturing tech is shifting towards India.
Yes.
Rather than China. Now, China, because they have a communist nation, it is hard for innovation. It's hard for people to want to do better, to make something better.
Because it doesn't help you financially or status-wise because you in a right.
Exactly.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
So why should I go the extra mile?
Right.
Besides the pride of
and
the Chinese
a lot of
people.
what they're doing with their population, mind you, India overtook them in population, overtook China in global population.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
So, and a lot of what China did as a result of their, you can only have 2 kids and stuff that goes on with the daughters and concentration camps. So a lot of what they did, they stagnated themselves on the low, even though
the Chinese,
yes, they stagnated themselves on their own by their own doing. And I don't know if they realize that. Well, I'm not. I'm sure they realize that. I'm not the smart one here. Mm-hmm. But so that's happening. Even though China is waging war on the American dollar,
Yes.
Waging war.
Yes. So we are in a quagmire here.
Yes, like what, like you know what I'm saying? Like this is like some real everybody, you know.
From the inside out, you understand the oppression being faced by the underclassed or so-called underclass people, the original people of the planet here. Mm-hmm. And we need to do better.
Yes.
But slow it down now.
Right.
Do we need to collapse this system, and how will we, original people, be viewed by the Chinese, the British, you know what I'm saying, all of these other people if this system collapses? If there's chaos in the streets here because the American dollar is no longer what it was, that's going to create chaos.
So
and not necessarily for black people per se, you know, because we understand how to survive.
Yes.
But overall, chaos once the American dollar, which is the only thing America's standing on right now, if they chop that down from the bottom and that's no longer there, what do we have to stand on? How are we better than you?
Yeah.
Because we're better than you.
Yeah.
We just are. We got better movies. We got better hip hop. Better athletes, you know, actors, better homes.
Yeah, you know, God only looks at America.
That's it.
God only cares.
And we here in America.
About America.
As bad as it is in America, I'm still better than pooping and throwing it in a ditch. Or some Zulus running up on me and shit.
Oh my God, this is terrible.
I gotta run with my family. I'm just keeping it a bean.
The only thing we have though is the military. We got guns.
We got guns.
So that's, you know,
that's gonna hold us down.
We got guns.
We got guns. And so, you know, and let me clarify. I'm joking because there are plenty of places around the world that are amazing places. To live and things of that nature.
That was just, you know,
I shouldn't have to say that because of, but you know, somebody will take that and, don't you find it suspicious?
Don't you find that
suspicious?
Yes.
Okay, so but with that being said, we have to let's not applaud our own demise.
That's the only thing.
And so that's all I'm saying. In the grand scheme of things, tear America down. Oh shit.
I live here.
And now I got foreign soldiers on my streets, making me walk in a straight line. Or what I'm hearing now, all the Walmarts are being empty because those are going to be concentration camps. But a lot of Walmarts are being emptied out. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That would make sense. If you notice, and Steve Coakley and them taught us this, all of these storage places are right off the highway. Rarely do you see a storage place in inland. Why are they right off the highway? You know what I'm saying? Yes. What's in there that they can get to right away? Just start paying attention. Of all the storage places, right off the highway or byways. So let's not support our own demise.
But watch it and pay attention for sure.
But watch it and pay attention. How is this change going to affect us? Because we're the poor. So we don't have, I don't care, you got your little podcast. We're the poor, right? So we're going to be the last ones to receive anything. You know what I mean? So how does that affect us in the grand scheme of things? Don't get in your emotions about all that America has been through, which it has been through, and now you're aligning with other people for the sake of your own demise. You know what I mean? You gotta. It's a double-edged sword, and it's an uncomfortable conversation that most people don't want to have. Because, how do you want to fight this?
Because listen, China, they have active concentration camps.
Active
with the Muslim community out there, right? And they're disappearing people. Like, people have not seen their families. Like, they know, like, it's a wrap. You get what I'm saying? Like, they know it's over.
It's over.
You get what I'm saying? So they're not above the gruesome things that we hear.
Right.
So like when people like they cheer for the downfall, I'm just like, so like what are you gonna do?
Right.
I've always asked us, so what are you about to do?
Right. And so and let me tell you something else about American people. We are the most lazy people on the planet now.
Oh, spoiled, yes.
Spoiled, yes. Lazy, fat, out of shape, privileged. Even the poor people, Go to Costco's. Go look in Costco's and they got just shopping carts of shit. The poor people eating well. Right? In this fucking country. Excuse my French. But what happens is, are we ready to forge a revolution? To take this piece over? Or are we so lazy by design? Have they made you nice and fat cattish collectively? Even China, Chinese restaurants, this, that. We know Negroes like this. Let's just provide them. So when it's time to fight, who's ready to fight?
Dude, we got fat people. We got dudes that don't think they dudes no more. We got.
This is my point.
It's a mess. It's a mess here.
This is my point.
It is a mess here. So
and war is about masculinity in some sort. You got to be able to go out and fight.
And it's about
kill.
And it's about endurance.
Endurance. Do we have that?
Yeah, because
people in the chat. Let's be honest. Do we have that?
Yeah.
Right. Now we can fight each other with our little guns and shoot each other, but we would never point a gun at anybody else but self. That's self-hate. So let's just keep it a bean. We're not ready for war in this country. If they came through with tanks, look, I just saw most of you line up on your own to voluntarily do something.
Ooh.
You did it on your own. So let alone now you see guns and tanks. Dude, you gonna be in line before the line start. You mean first niggas in the line.
Speaking of the dollar though, I think JP Morgan had to bail out First
Republican, yeah.
First Republic Bank. So
yeah, so what's going on with the banking system?
So but again, remember we had this conversation a while back. Like, does the system just go from dollar to digital? Like, is it 1-to-1 or
no? I think it's going to have to be a catastrophic event of the dollar, so that they can set up the sandwich, the problem, the reaction, the solution. You're gonna beg for digital money. I promise you, not you, but you know what I'm saying. You're gonna beg for it because the way they line this up, the only solution that you're gonna see is gonna be we need to go digital. And they're gonna go, all right, well, you guys keep asking for it, here it is. When banks take over other banks, that ain't a good look.
Yeah.
That means something's going on.
Yeah.
And we've been hearing the whispers of the money system, and I'm hearing June 1st, we running out of cash. What does that mean? I thought we just print more cash. That's what I thought. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. We out of cash, print more cash.
Yeah.
Let's keep this thing moving. We $16 trillion in debt.
Yes.
And y'all worrying about my little credit score?
Fact.
Who the hell do we owe 16? That's what I want to know.
I think it's China.
Okay, and so we owe China 16 trillion? How?
Yeah.
How did we let our bills get out of control? What kind of payment plan are we on, America? Work out the payment plan. I do it all the time.
Yeah.
I can give y'all some, and I'm going to work out the rest. How many payments do you need, Mr. Bowser? How many will you allow?
Yeah.
42? I'm going to need all 42 payments.
For the rest of my life.
For the rest of my life, I will be paying y'all $22. Okay? Keep the shit running here. Right?
Yeah.
So how did we put ourselves as a country in this position? What are we getting that we ain't paying for? Like, I keep sending y'all the bill. Like, just pay the bill, man. You know what I mean? Pay the bill, man. God damn it.
Yeah.
So, again, but I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. So I want to know how that's going to work out. But we are not ready for war. We are not conditioned to fight. Man, listen. If you think we are,
but listen, the fact that our conversation when we talk about like war,
we owe the Federal Reserve. Yeah, we owe them that money. So we owe the Rothschilds the 16 trillion.
Hey, come on, man. But like the fact that we are, a presidential debate or the presidential election gets us way out of pocket.
Yes.
Every 4 years or every 2 years because
of.
Now the Senate is important. Like we're not ready for that. We're not ready for nothing.
Yeah.
And I said this too. I think Obama's 2 terms. I think he actually divided America more than Trump did, or not divided. I would say more like got everybody on extremes. more than Trump did.
I can't agree with that. Trump was wild.
No, meaning, okay, so Obama was in office. Now, if you liked Obama, you liked him. If you didn't, you didn't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And then when I think Trump was just a result of Obama being in office.
You okay, got you.
It was just a result, like that group
he came and filled the void.
Of all of those flyover states.
The disenfranchised states.
Those states.
He came and just swooped in and gave them a voice.
Now, they have a voice now. They're feeling empowered. That's why the MAGA Republicans, that's why they're so like cultish. Like that's like
that's a cult.
Thick.
Yeah.
Then the thing, Biden now is just a result of that, because the Biden Democrats, they are like it scares me how like out to lunch they are.
Yes.
Like you see what's happening to this country, and they go, nope. He's fine. He's 80 years old. He's gonna be 87 by the time he finishes next term. He's forgetting where he is on the stage.
Yeah.
He said the only thing we need to do in 2024 is re-elect Trump. He said that.
He said that
at his re-election campaign. He said that on stage.
Oh, that's crazy.
You get what I'm saying? Like, and they will look at you and go, no. It's fine though. At least he doesn't tweet mean stuff.
Yeah.
So the extremes, it really just tore open our country. Like I don't like.
No,
we're not ready for anything.
This country is polarized like never before. You're not from one extreme, like you said, to the next. You're either this or you're that,
and there's no in between.
And there's no in between. Side note: somebody said usually because we were talking about Biden not wanting to debate. From what I understand is. Usually the president who's on his second term, he don't have to.
Oh, okay.
So, just to clarify.
Okay, thank you for clarification.
Some people in the comment section was saying the second term president is above that, so to speak.
Okay.
So he gets an opportunity to. Now, he will have to debate the Republican.
But the bloodshed is already done at that point. You know what I'm
just saying.
And the fact that Biden won't have to like sit across from Marion, like Taylor, Marjorie, whatever her name is, and RFK, he will get chewed.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And I don't know. I don't know, man. It's sad. It's sad.
It's sad. And this country's going
sad to watch it. Yeah, it's sad to watch it.
And we're all in the mix of it, but. You can see the glass is half full or half empty.
That too.
Change is going to come. Mm-hmm. Ask Sam Cooke, right? Change gonna come, and you have to be able to endure the change. You can be on what side of the change do you want to be? A knuckle dragger who just sleptwalk through the biggest financial revolution, spiritual revolution, psychological evolution period that. Of my time, or you can be actively involved, aware, and embrace whatever that change may come. One thing is for sure, two things for certain, we're all gonna die.
Oh, fact.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So at some point in this process,
yes.
You're fighting for something that you feel you truly believe in. And even that fight on the physical realm will end. For everybody here.
Yeah.
The war doesn't end, but the physical fight ends. And so, and I say all of that to say never lose focus of one day at a time. Never lose sight of enjoying yourself.
Yes.
Taking deep breaths.
100%.
Because if you want to see this as dire, then it's going to manifest in your life as a dire consequence of your thought process.
Guys, I've deleted my social media apps.
So I'm so happy.
Oh.
I'm so happy. Doesn't mean I don't see what's going on.
Yeah, but
I'm happy. I'm happy that we can sit here
facts
and talk to the Urban X Nation and have a good time and laugh and live and love and still be aware, and because we're in the fight, we're in the trenches. You know what I mean? And I need each and every one of you to kind of have that same mindset. You're in it. You're in the eye of the storm now.
And you got to think about it like this, you guys. Like, there's some of us who we have stuff to live for, so don't like count it out. You know what I mean? And
right.
You people who depend on you, you can't afford it.
Right, you can't afford it.
You can't afford it. You get what I'm saying? So think about it like that. I have a 2-year-old. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I can't afford to just give up and go,
No, you got to be in the fight. But
Russia's coming. It's all good. No, I got to be here.
And you also got to understand that when he gets old enough to ask the questions, you want to be able to stand on your square.
Yeah, look them in the face.
Be like, yo, this is what happened. This is what we did.
Right.
This is the stance we took in this fight.
Right.
Or, you know what I mean? And vice versa, because they will ask questions. You know what I mean? And things of that nature. I was highly disappointed when I found out that the March on Washington had to be organized by the very people who we were fighting against.
Right.
We needed permits to take the streets over. I was highly disappointed. You know what I'm saying? Very highly disappointed. Even the Million Man March, I was highly disappointed. And that was a beautiful march.
Yeah.
But, so you mean, wait a minute.
Yeah.
That just wasn't mathing with me. These are we need to go to the oppressor to get a permit to tell him we don't like him.
And he's just got to burn that off.
Go ahead, burn that energy off. Yeah, but y'all can't go down these blocks. Y'all can. So you telling me where I can march? Yeah, I just was blown away. Maybe I'm overlooking it, but I just was blown away. I'm like, nah. We were supposed to take to the streets and take this over. So when you see the young people doing just that, there is a respect for that. You know what I mean? In the sense that it is against all law. You know what I mean? In that sense, I just wish they knew what they were fighting for instead of fighting each other. Or the greatest attribute out of this is a TV.
Yes.
Or something, because that means you're still bound to the material world. You trying to get yourself some sneakers.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fight for freedom. And that's, you know, we are not the same. And so in that sense, you know, I think it's a little skewed, if that makes any sense.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
In other news, so the NFL draft happened last Thursday, right?
Yes.
It was over 3 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And only one player from an HBCU got drafted. The player was actually from Jackson State University.
Crazy.
But that is nuts. Now, when Malcolm heard that, I just remember everybody saying to me that Deion left HBCUs in a better place.
Yeah, I remember.
And Malcolm shut up because he needed to go to Colorado.
Because God told him.
God told him, and he left him in a way better place than and one player. In the 6th round or 7th round.
One player?
One player.
God damn. Let me ask you a question. Had he stayed at Jacksonville?
I don't know.
Do you think just by him, relationship-wise, could have got a few of his other kids looked at like a real good look?
So remember,
is that just, are they trying to say, when you go to and first of all, I find that hard to believe that we can't do anything better than white people. I'm sorry. Especially when it comes to things of this nature. So whether I go to a HBCU or a top college, if you're looking for talent, it's talent we have. So I find that hard to believe. One kid in the 6th or 7th round?
Yes.
God damn, bro, that's sad.
Yeah. So
And Deion spoke out about it.
I'm sure he did because a lot of
disgust.
There were some NFL scouts who came to the Jackson State Pro Day, right, and then watching some of their players, but then it just calls into focus his real reason of leaving. He wanted to get his son in the NFL. That was it.
Yeah. AP's got the best players though. Yeah, I mean, or is there just a stigma about these black kids who go to the HBCUs? Does that mean they couldn't make the other schools, or because talent is everywhere, man, and football players are everywhere, talented. Now I understand, you know, some of the big linemen or whatever. I get all of the stereotypes. Even Deion himself said, "I'm looking for this and that, and I want my linebackers to be whatever and all of this." But that's just sad, bro. That's very sad. You know what I mean?
So
Kwana said no, there were others too. Well, I'm just going by his latest report.
Yeah, that's what I read.
He said that there was one kid, and he came out and was upset about it. Now, maybe some of them will get invited, you know what I mean? Or maybe since, because only 7 rounds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I thought it used to be 6.
It might be 6 or 7. It's very, very long.
Yeah.
10 minutes in between a pick. That's very long.
Other JSU players was signed, undrafted free agents, but only one got drafted.
Okay, undrafted free agents signed. Okay. All right, but still one drafted?
Yeah, it's tough.
That's tough, man.
Yeah.
We got to change that. And I'm not saying it's Deion's responsibility.
Absolutely not.
But it's got to start somewhere. And, you know, when you went to Jacksonville or Jackson State, I said that this is a start. I'm not one who expect miracles, but I said this is a start. You know what I mean? And we all know that this is really about relationships. You know, who can you call?
Yeah, that dude from the Cowboys drafted his son.
He drafted his son. He used to scout for the Dallas Cowboys, and he scouted his own son. And they crying, I dreamed of this day. No, nigga, that's a relationship thing. I'm cool with Jerry Jones. You think I'm not gonna draft my son?
Yeah.
My son is home by the phone, like, yo, dad, what's good, my nigga? And I'm going, oh, well, I'm just looking at other talent and shit. You're damn right I'm gonna draft my son.
Yeah.
And it was cool. Would you like to come to work with me the next day? Yeah, Dad. And Jerry Jones and crying, this is a monumental moment. You did it on your own. Get the fuck out of here. It's who you know.
Facts. No,
and I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Now I open the door. Now you gotta earn it. You gotta get on the field and see if you can get this damn thing done.
Yeah.
But it's always about relationships. In the music industry, the movie, it's about relationships. Who do you know? So when I saw Deion at Jackson State, it was more to me about not only can he coach and stuff like that, I was like, he's going to open doors with relationships because of his corporate connections,
Nick Saban,
among other things.
And Bill Belichick talk all the time.
All the time.
They have a whole special on HBO about how much they talk about players and what you think. You think, nah, he's not ready.
So Nick Saban already know when I got a player that I have to get.
Yeah.
First of all, I know a bunch of coaches on the NFL level.
Yeah.
Hey, this guy right here, I'm putting my stamp behind him. Comes from a good family, good guy, this, that.
He got both parents in the house.
Yeah. You know, all of that. And all of that stuff matters. So I thought Deion and then Ed Reed and all the others would have became the point man to raise up the level of awareness. We understand the conditions and the money, and them schools are really owned by white people anyway, but you got to start somewhere. And Deion was like, God told him to go to Colorado. The weather's nice, no crime. You know what I'm saying?
I left my door open.
Nothing happened. And that's just a super shot at, you know.
Yeah.
And then wasn't there a shooting on that
I think it was a shooting on that campus.
Okay, all right. So, you know, just something to think about, guys.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Before we go to commercial, we want to send our deepest condolences to Shaq Barrett and his wife.
Yes.
He's Tampa Bay Buccaneers player. His 2-year-old daughter drowned in their pool.
In their family
pool.
And,
our condolences.
It's just our deepest condolences. And I want to say this, you know, these things happen quick sometimes. So when we hear about kids passing away or falling out of a window or this and that, the first thing they say, well, where were the parents? I need you parents to understand these 2- and 3-year-old kids are very sharp. They're schemers. And they're watching everything you do. And you could, 30 seconds is all it takes. And, you know, before you know it, and something like this happens. So I don't know all the details, and I'm not concerned about the details. That's his baby. That's his daughter. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I know he is crushed. So we want to send our deepest condolences, you know what I mean, to him and his family during these trying times.
For sure, yeah. It was... I can't hear stories like that.
Yeah,
man. It's tough.
Man.
It's tough, man.
It's very, very tough, man. You got to be very diligent when you're watching children. That's why when I know my little Noble was coming over, first thing I do, I say, I got my nap. I'm ready to go. I'm stretching because I have to be engaged with him. I can't afford not at 2 and 3.
And he's figuring stuff out. Like I was cooking. I'm in the kitchen. I got the gate, with the kitchen in the, living room. He brought his little chair to the gate and like trying to climb over. So he's already like,
you can't keep a black man down.
Yeah.
Give us free.
Yeah.
Give us free.
Yeah.
You know
I'm
what I mean?
like, dude.
So can you imagine if they always see you in the window,
right?
Looking out the window at your friends, and they can tell you're excited about something out that window, and the window could be cracked a little bit, and you're in there making food, and you get distracted, and then you hear these yells coming from downstairs, and you don't know what happened. So, again, for those who have young people, they know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? And so, again, our deepest condolences out to him and his family. Let's get a commercial break.
We'll take a quick commercial break. Get your questions ready.
Get your questions
ready.
Absolutely.
Hip-hop, the music that revolutionized a generation and the world, was born in the heart of the Bronx in 1973. Be a part of the 50th year of hip-hop and join an amazing power-packed showcase of legendary hip-hop artists with the Voices of Hip-Hop 50 Years. You don't want to miss out on this must-attend event. Be a part of the 50th year of hip-hop. For all the details and to secure your spot, search the Voices of Hip-Hop 50 Years on Eventbrite.com.
Icons. Celebrities covering one eye who are sworn to secrecy to mislead the masses into a life of negativity by way of destructive behaviors, i.e. drugs, sex, violence, etc. Most of these celebrities you see in the music industry and in Hollywood have taken a sworn oath to protect what they have going and to have you being misled by using drugs, violence, and all of these other crazy behaviors. Be careful. Beware of those who are pointing at one eye, covering one eye, or trying their best to shut down your first eye. Log on to urbanx.nyc for the latest in apparel, or shop urbanx.com to pick up the latest in our not-so-subtle teas, and we thank you for your support. Peace.
And we're back.
We are back.
What's good, folks? Don't forget to hit that like button. There's a lot of y'all in here.
Yes, please hit the like button for us. It helps us out.
Helps us get the show out.
It's got to do with algorithms and blah blah blah.
So, hold on.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
Some station recognition real quick.
Yes.
So, I saw, this is a female rapper. Her name is Lola Brooke. She's from Brooklyn.
Lola Brooks. Yeah, Odyssey was telling me about her.
Yes.
Went to see her a couple times.
So, she has a new song out, and it's dope, right? And this is like her second joint after her first viral.
What was the first
song.
one? Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
She got a new song out, pretty dope, and it uses a sample. And people are saying yo, we in sample hell, everything is sample. I feel the same way. Everything is an obvious sample, reboot or remake. Mm-hmm. Now, somebody else made the point that everything is not a sample. It's just we got to the point where a lot of people, especially my age, we just recognize these samples.
So that it is a sample.
No, but even back then, a lot of songs are samples too. Big Papa is a sample. You get what I'm saying?
Dude, hip hop was based on samples.
But were y'all complaining about everything being samples? I don't think so.
No, we weren't, because there was a science to the samples.
True.
You hid the sample. The way you chopped the sample.
Right.
There was a process of digging in the crates.
Right.
Looking for rare, bass lines, hooks, things that you could use that nobody would recognize, or they had to be an aficionado. Now, it's low-hanging fruit, and that's the problem. People are taking a song that was just popular in 2010.
Yeah, I think it's too short. Yeah,
it's too short.
Yeah,
and going, let me rebring that back.
Yeah,
but we're in the quickening.
Yeah,
so that 10-year period
feels short.
Feels very
this
short.
just came out. How you sampling? That's already a sample. How you sampling that?
Right, you sampling a sample, and so. And we're getting an oversaturated amount of producers everywhere. So we got cookie cutter producers now who just loops, take a loop. I got AI doing my drums now. I got this doing that. Yeah. I got AI giving me words that rhyme. And now the art form is going to suffer. Mm-hmm. I've never used a dictionary or anything to tell me what words rhymed, ever. You just searched for them until you found something that made sense. Mm-hmm. That's the way I've done it. Mm-hmm. Now you got so much, stuff going on. Now with the stems, you can remove all the vocals from any sample you want. Yeah. You can remove the drums from any sample. We didn't have that choice. You had to sit around and find that little 4-second piece. And then if you was like Jay Dilla or something, or you flip it and twist it until people don't even recognize it. And so now I think people are taking, but Diddy changed all of that. Diddy started that. Okay. Of using popular songs that your mama grew up with and just having Biggie rap over this or having them. Now, it was clever and genius at the same time. Yeah. It integrated elderly people or older people an appreciation for hip hop because they like the M2Me Juicy song or this and that. And so, and he wasn't trying to be, because he's not really a producer. Right. He just wanted to make the most easiest cookie cutter hits that he could. And as a result, guys like Pete Rock and Premier, Trackmasters, certain other, not Trackmasters, that's Diddy's team, the Hitmakers and Public Enemy crew and other people, they really took time to cleverly hide and disguise samples.
Yeah, I was listening to Rakim. He did the drums on
Know the Ledge.
Know the Ledge. That's crazy because he said even when he found the drums, he was like, I don't like the way I want him to sound a certain way. So he played his own drums. That's fly.
Live.
So what about this Dr. Dre not producing Doggy Style? Allegedly.
Now, some words came out. Allegedly. Suge allegedly said Daz produced that whole Snoop Dogg album. Ooh. The whole Doggy Style album. He said he produced it, and Dre wanted to put his name on it, so he paid Daz. Oof. And Daz signed an NDA. Now, I just was on TMZ earlier today, and Daz says that's not true. Okay. He said Sugar's talking shit, but that's what he better say. Yeah. If he want to continue to get his money. And not to say, but remember what Tupac said. Tupac said Dre is a dope producer, but he ain't produced shit in years. He said that. What was he talking about? Right. You know what I'm saying? We know Scott Storch did them bass lines on a few of them joints.
And remember, Daz, he has come out and said he's produced a lot of classic joints you just assumed Dre did. Yes. I think he did California Love?
Yeah, they said Dre didn't even do California Love.
Yeah, Daz did a couple of joints that we were just like, whoa.
So, but we do understand there are a lot of things people put their name on that they didn't produce. Yeah. Diddy has never produced anything in his life. Damn, so Dre took credit? Yeah.
That's what they all do.
But they all do that. Yeah. That's not an uncommon thing.
You turn up the volume nets.
Yep. I need 2%. And so if you are an unknown person, but I'm known, this track is going to go further. Now, some people go, look, I'll pay you $50,000, one-time fee, give me the track. Yeah. If you ain't never had nothing, that $50,000 look good. Mm-hmm. You take it, this song wind up selling 10 million copies, or you know what I mean? And so this is not an uncommon thing in the industry. And because of the reputation of somebody like Dre or somebody like Diddy or certain individuals who didn't really sit down at the board, chop, produce, edit, mix, you know, they ain't do none of that. Now, I'm not saying Diddy doesn't have an ear.
Oh, that's for sure.
Because he definitely has an ear
for sure.
for what sounds good and what doesn't sound good. But don't tell me you sat there and produced those tracks.
Yeah.
Same thing with DJ Khaled.
Yeah. Oh, come on. No. We know he don't do nothing.
No, but he might have an ear.
No, he don't even got that.
I don't even think Irv Gotti is a producer.
He said he produced.
Yeah, I produce too. You know what I mean? So, but Irv Gotti had a hell of an ear.
Yes.
A hell of an ear.
Yes, for sure.
Right? And so you can sit down and tell what's going to be a hit and what's not going to be a hit.
Yeah.
That's more of an A&R. But if you have no name and I have the name, you work up under me.
Yeah.
So I need you working on drums. I need you working on bass lines. I need you working on hooks.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring it all together. I'll get the credit, but you'll make more money than you was making by sitting in the hood.
That's true too.
So it's one of those kind of, weird things.
That is true too.
Now, sometimes you can sample a hot song and it works. Can't touch this. Rick James hated that until he saw those checks coming in. 10 million songs by Hammer.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. So sometimes it just worked. And we all know the song. You know what I'm saying? And now Nicki Minaj did one.
Recently?
Freak. She used Freak.
From
Rick James.
Oh, from Rick James, yes.
Yeah, she used that.
Yo, you know, what's his name? Ed Sheeran is actually in court right now against Marvin Gaye's estate.
Who?
Ed Sheeran.
Who the hell's that?
Ed Sheeran? He's a white dude singer.
Oh, okay, I don't know who he is.
What's the song he did?
But he's Marvin Gaye and them said he stole something.
Yeah, yo, Marvin Gaye's estate. I just think they just listen to every song just
and see. But you got now. Listen, they have the software.
Oh yeah.
That tells them where the samples came from. That's what got Hit Squad in trouble because Public Enemy would have 30 samples in a song, layered on top of each other, giving them that sound, and nobody could figure it out.
Yeah.
But now with this artificial intelligence picking up algorithms and things like that, they go, look, you owe us.
Yeah, Marvin Gaye's estate don't play.
They don't play.
They be like, wait.
What?
That second drum is...
That drum, that hit right there? No.
That's some sexual healing.
Yeah, you got to pay. Yeah. And rightfully so. Don't play when it comes.
Yeah.
Because that needs to feed. Did he have children?
I think so.
I know he was a serial killer, man.
Allegedly.
About children. All right. My daughter. Yo, he did. He got a daughter. Yeah, I know a daughter. Lola Gay or Nona Gay. Yeah, who the hell is that? Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Ed Sheeran. In Shape of You. He did the Shape of You. Ed Sheeran.
He did the what?
Shape of You. I'm in love with Shape of You. That's the song he did.
I don't know what that is.
Forget it.
And I listen to white boy music a lot. I be in the car with Eli. Eli likes alternative music. He be like, Dad, your hip hop, it's cool, but this right here, Scott Storch did a lot of them keyboards. Bomb Squad, not Hit Squad. Why do I keep saying Hit Squad?
I don't know.
That's EPMD. Thank you for correcting me, Golden Lion. Hit Squad is EPMD. Bomb Squad, Public Enemy. Yes.
So in the chat earlier, somebody mentioned this Indian guy that's been on Fox News and CNN lately. He's been on CNN lately. The guy Vivek, I don't know his last name, but he was going at it with Don Lemon about I think slavery, the Civil War. He said we fought in the Civil War, and people was just like, your Indian ass ancestors didn't fight in no Civil War for nobody. Because I think they were talking about reparations as a result. Here's the thing. Every once in a while, there is a conservative that just gets everybody mad. And that is just good for TV. He is just him. He is the person of color, because they like to call people person of color. He's Indian, so he's brown, but he's speaking against reparations. He's speaking against...
And it's all to agitate you.
That's it.
And you fall for it. Not you, but people fall for it. But remember, there are disagreeable spirits amongst us who love that energy. They love that energy. Yeah. They feed off you coming at them. It does something for them. And so I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why go on CNN if I ain't gonna spark something?
Mm-hmm.
If I go on, I'm saying something.
Yeah.
My ratings on Urban X will go through the roof when I get back.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. You know? So, no, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. He's a rebel rouser.
Michael X said reparations is a fantasy. Yeah.
He's definitely a rebel rouser.
Don't tell people that because...
Yo, guys, there was this... you know this guy, King Randall? Remember, he opened up a school.
Did he die?
No. He's alive. He lives...
in Atlanta?
I think so. I think he's from Atlanta.
Okay, young guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
He ain't died, man. Don't put that on.
No, I thought that was King Face. One of them...
Oh, King Face. He did.
Okay, King Face.
King Face. He did.
Okay.
King Randall... he did a response video. I don't know what it was a response to, but I loved his response because he talked about. He was just like, "Yo, I have this school. I'm dealing with this school. I'm trying to, basically help these kids, help these boys get a better life." He goes, "I'm not against reparations." He said, "But I'm saying that is your fight. This is my fight. We could do the same thing at the same time." And he was talking about, which I've always believed. He said, listen, I'm just not with defeatist talk. I'm not with telling these young boys that nothing they'll do ever matters because of white supremacy. He goes, no, we have to live
our lives.
We have to live our lives. He goes, so I'm not telling them that. And the fact that y'all don't like me not telling them that, it doesn't mean I'm against any group, anything. Loved his response.
But that's always been my disposition, Malcolm. In spite of.
Yes.
We got to do this in spite of. We're not saying that doesn't exist. But what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to sit around and go, reparations is coming, so I ain't got to work. I ain't got to do nothing because they got to cut me my check. Meanwhile, life is going on in real time. And before you know, it's sort of like, and I don't take shots at religious, so I'm going to be clear. In your lifetime, you'll never see the return of Jesus. But they show this meme of a little kid, Jesus coming, a grown man, Jesus coming, old man, Jesus coming into his grave. So if you sitting around and waiting for a mythical figure to return and you do nothing with your life, you just wasted your life. And that's in any term or any mythological figure. You still have to get up every day because racism ain't going nowhere. And you still got to fight for your existence here, or just give up and say, I'm waiting for my check to come, or it don't make sense to do nothing because that's victim consciousness.
Hey, I don't like I don't like that.
I can't
subscribe to that.
I can't subscribe to victim consciousness.
Yes.
I got to get off my ass every single day and make something happen in spite of the world being as twisted as it is. Now, am I going to sit here and say everything is fair? It is not. Still got to get up and fight. I'm not going to sit here and say white supremacy don't exist. It does. I still got to get up and fight. I'm not going to sit here and say, you know what I mean? We're not out here killing each other. And we are. I still got to get up and fight. So that's always been my position. I'm going to fight. I'm going to ride it until the wheels fall off. So I applaud him saying, yes, if reparations come, sure. But I can't not open my school and help the young ones I can help. You know what I mean? Yeah. To make their lives a little bit better. Yes. And me having run an after school program out of my apartment, I understand fully what that means. Spending your own money, your own time, your own energy to help young men and women do the best they can.
Yeah, I love this response. I was like, yo.
Excellent. Respect. Excellent. Excellent.
Let's take some questions though.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's take some questions. We're gonna be in the after show. If you have a question, I think we got the situation figured out.
I think we have it figured out.
I think we had the situation figured out, so you can come on screen and ask us your questions and answer your questions because you posed a question at the top of the show that I'm interested in seeing.
I'll ask the question again, which is, how has white supremacy, now I want you to think before you answer, how has trailer park trash, white folk,
benefited from white
supremacy? And I'm talking about the ones who live below poverty level, which is majority of white people in this country. Don't get it twisted. How have they benefited from white supremacy?
Do you guys think China will try to take Taiwan this summer? That'll be a move.
That's going to set everything else off.
Yeah, that'll be a move.
If they take Taiwan, it's on and popping.
Yeah, because now so what y'all going to do?
Right. Yeah, that is a bold, I'm in your face, ain't nothing you could do about it. This is what it is.
If that happens, that'll probably be the domino, because we stuck our foot in our mouths and say, "Now we got y'all, Taiwan. Like we got y'all," and China was just like, "All right."
Yeah, and they've already been running a couple of flights, flyovers, and that kind of stuff.
Training situations, bombing right next to you. Oh, don't get hit.
Yeah, boo, your little island shaking. Yeah. Or we just check, working on some new bombs and shit. Yeah.
That would be crazy. Coach Wayne always Coach Wayne asks the funniest question, because he asks like stuff he dealing with in life. He said, "How to deal with old ass niggas at your job?" So
old who?
I guess old dudes at his job.
Old dudes at your job. Scorpio, thank you. Did you know a couples counselor in the community? I'm a couples counselor. Yeah. You can get on my calendar.
So I guess you're asking like people like old supervisors, like what you talking about?
You talking about old supervisors or just old people on the job who should retire?
Just people being annoying, people.
But they ain't got no reason to stop working. These old people stop working and they die. In transit, that was the ongoing thing. These old people retire and 6 months later, dead.
That's crazy.
Why? Because they ain't got nothing to get up for. And, you got to have a reason, a purpose. And sometimes driving is your purpose, or being around people. Because I see some of these old, I'm like, how long you been on the job, Mr. Johnson? 30 years?
Yeah.
Look, you need to retire. Retire and do what?
Yeah.
Some of them go get to school, teachers, bus drivers, drive the school buses. But a lot of them, they die. Yeah.
I mean, but if he's like snitching on you and stuff like that.
Oh, if he's snitching on you, you should probably punch him in the face.
Nah, I just see him like, what's up with you?
You know what I mean? Because them old people got old standards. You be to work on time, and stuff like that. And they see you doing your rebel rousing thing. And these be good niggas. Yeah. Good. We're going to make good trouble.
Don't make no... Like, yo, we should get raises, man.
Let's start a union. Yeah. Slow down. Mr. Johnson is good white folk. I've been here 42 years. We want to start trouble, but we want to start good trouble. What was my man who passed away?
I forget his name. Yeah.
We want to get in good trouble. We want to get in good trouble? What does that mean, this shit?
Extra coffee. Wait, let's start
we just want to march down the street with peaceful signs. We don't want to really rebel rile nothing up. Yeah, you get some of them white folk, some of them black folk.
Oh, man.
They telling on you, I don't want to start nothing, but that young boy, he came in late 3 times last week. Motherfucker, if you don't mind your business, you old bastard. Shit, stay out of my business, you old bastard.
Yo.
Yeah.
They asked me at my old job to keep an eye, let them know we coming in late.
Yeah, I want you to become the spy.
But I said, I don't even be here on time.
I ain't here on time my damn self, let alone be
John
spy.
Lewis.
Yeah.
John Lewis.
John Lewis, yeah.
Yeah.
Get in good trouble. No, yeah. I was like, really, man? Yeah, I'm the wrong kind of spy. Don't ask me to rat on nobody.
That is funny.
Because I'm here late my damn self. We coming in together. John Lewis. R.I.P. John Lewis. All right. Doc, what do you think about Ebony Williams said to Ayanna Van Zandt about bus drivers?
Oh, so she asked Ayanna. She asked her would she ever date a bus driver? She said no, I would date if he owned the bus. I'll date him and stuff like that. Listen, I think that's her standards.
I wasn't offended by it, but it lends to ask, what are you looking for? Because I thought Ayanna's response was great. If he loves what he does, he's obviously getting out making, a living. If he loves his mama, he respects you. what more? But see, these social media standards, and then some of these women, what are you bringing to the table besides a pretty face?
No, I think,
and I don't mean that in her sense.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't get offended by that. If she has certain standards where she don't want to struggle, because I know bus drivers making $100,000, but that ain't no money in this day and time. And so, you know, what were her standards? If you're looking for love, there's no price on that, because you can build with a dude and take him. Like I heard one sister say, if he work at the restaurant, but by the time I get my hands on him, we'll own the restaurant. And I understood what she was saying. So do you want everything ready made for you? Then why do I need you? I'm already this, that. These are your standards. I'm making money, own my own business, this, that, tall, that. Why do I need you?
I think she's a lawyer. I might be correct. Am I correct? I think she's a lawyer,
and I think Boyce Watkins has said he was doing a deep dive on that this evening.
Oh, okay.
On his channel about her response. But I personally was not offended by that. You know what I mean? Bus driver is what I did. It wasn't who I was.
And people know. We live in the real world. They got benefits. They got
what?
Bus drivers, man.
And all of them sisters chasing them bad boys selling drugs. Wish they would have had to do with benefits.
Yeah.
Knowing where he at, working, this, that. And it doesn't mean you can't start your own business. I started 3 businesses as a transit worker. You know what I mean? So it's all depending the mindset that goes with it.
Yeah.
But I had children that needed bills to be paid on a regular basis.
We needed stuff.
Stuffers. So I had to get out and work every day. But, you know, to each his own. Yeah. So I didn't get offended or anything like that.
Dotson, how will you feel if Noble sell the Urban X brand when he becomes CEO? Listen, it's going to be a season of succession up in this piece.
If he wants to sell it and he's in control of it, I mean, what am I supposed to do? I'll be long gone by that time.
Sure, yeah.
You know, he might see, the perfect opportunity, because every business at some point is.
Yeah, I know people who start businesses with
to sell them.
Of course. Like, I'm going to start this, get the valuation up, 10 million, I'll take 5.
It's sort of like building a house.
Yeah.
You flipping houses. So you invest in the house, you do everything, but now the house is on the market.
Yeah.
So an idea of a concept, you know, shit.
Somebody asks about the king's coronation. King Philip, his coronation is soon, and it says the king from UK.
Okay.
Yeah, his coronation is this weekend as we approach the end of COVID. I don't know. That is interesting because one, there is like a lot of federal regulations on the jab is ending.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they just made it. The federal piece came down today.
Yeah, so a lot of that is over.
Mm-hmm.
King Charles, that's what it is. King Charles. Thank you guys. I don't know. You think it has anything to do?
No.
With it? No. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff going to be happening during that coronation. A lot of like rituals.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
We can talk about that on our private podcast.
We could talk about that.
And talk about that. Yeah. We can delve into that.
The Met Gala is tonight, which I think is happening in the Met Gala. What happens at the Met Gala?
I have no idea. I just know everybody is dressed to the nines.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
No, some of them are extreme.
Yeah. Doja Cat dressed as a cat. Like, she has, like, she looks like a cat.
Really?
Yeah.
Doja Cat.
Yeah.
That was...
Yeah.
They're right. Every year is... Okay. Mama Dot said every year there is a different theme. So try to stick with the theme. Don't go against it.
Somebody said, write that down. Like, right. I'm going to write it down.
Yeah. And the Metropolitan Gala, can somebody in the chat tell me what it's about?
It's at the Met Museum, right?
I believe so. Like what's don't give me the occult purpose. Just give me the standard purpose of.
Oh, wait. Is it a kitten theme? Sex kitten?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah. So that's how that's going down.
Oh, okay.
And that guy who they're honoring, it's a designer. He was a creep, from what I understand. He was a piece of ish. So, yes.
He looks scary. Oh, my God.
Yeah, he looks, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And they said he was mean, a predator and some other stuff.
Interesting. Okay.
And it's happening on May 1st, May 8th?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right.
Does anybody know what's happening on conservative YouTube and Twitter? The beef between Candace Owens and Steven Crowder?
Bring it to us, Matt.
So Steven Crowder, super right-wing guy, Trump supporter, all that stuff. Real anti-abortion, family, this, that, I don't care. Candace Owens exposed him because he's getting a divorce.
Ooh.
And apparently he said that she, along with other people, were using that information to extort him. I don't know how.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy? He is like, cause like some of the stuff I watch him, he's like Alex Jones, really, really dramatic. To like garner like viewership and stuff, like really, really dramatic.
Well, it's a science to it.
Yeah,
Malcolm.
it's I gotta learn that. Like really,
no, you don't. I
gotta learn.
You have to be who you are.
Tear up and
so that the people that come in your mix are the people who are naturally drawn and attracted to your energy.
But so as a result of this, right? So more stuff is coming out about his divorce. They got a leaked video of a ring cam from in his crib, him arguing.
Now, how the hell they get a ring cam video leaked of his house?
Don't know.
Right. So let's do the math. Who has access to the ring leak?
His wife.
There you go.
Right.
All right. So his wife put this out there, and she's putting it out there based on.
And you know what's crazy? This might sound horrible. It looked like she knew I was about to record this. Like, because it was an argument, and you can tell when. You know when you get like really just cold to your partner. It was one of those kind of arguments where like
she set it up,
and she said, "I love you, but this abuse is too much."
Yeah, so she got passive.
Yeah,
while he was getting extra aggressive.
making
it look polar.
Yeah.
Wow, the Sixers still game one.
Oh,
without Joel Embiid from Boston Celtics.
Okay.
All right. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what you feed your lawyer.
Yeah.
You see, I was very humble.
Yeah.
Very docile. He's very aggressive.
Yeah.
And this is why I need $12 million.
I was like,
you know what I mean? Yes. So.
Roy Wood Jr. at the correspondent dinner. Yes, we literally were just talking about that clip before the show started when he said, drag queens are not grooming your kids, and your kids gonna get shot at the school anyway. And
that didn't fly over well.
That didn't land at all.
That was terrible.
Like, oof.
That was literally terrible. What happened to Steve Harvey? With Steve Harvey, I don't know.
People are kind of turning on Steve Harvey now. I don't know if you realize this.
Why?
I think it's as a result of him just talking too much.
Well, he got a new show out. He's a judge now in this show.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And I'm thinking he's working way too hard. You know, once you become oversaturated and people see too much of you,
he's talking too much.
And you're talking and giving up too much. And he did make a statement on Shannon's show. He said he got one more stand-up left in him.
Oh.
And he said when he do this, his career will be over. Like he'll be off of TV because he said after he drop what he drops, they will not accept him back or something to that essence. So who is that? What kind of warning shot is that?
I don't know.
That what he has to say can be so, you know what I mean?
People.
Is it Def Rocker's birthday? Peace, Def Rocker. I rocks with you.
Happy B-Day.
We don't agree on everything, but you are the man. Yes.
People found out that he was trying to get roles from Bernie Mac when Bernie Mac was alive. He was going to studios and telling them to hire him instead of Bernie Mac. He'd do it for cheaper.
No, he undercut. The whole thing that him and Bernie Mac was cool was a lie. You know what I'm saying? He hated Bernie Mac. They had beef. And like you said, him trying to undercut, and because he couldn't get on after Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
So the whole Kings of Comedy, he had to become the host. Because when he was coming on after, Bernie was tearing the building down. So they made Steve Harvey the host who was able to close the show or something. And yeah, he hated Bernie Mac.
Somebody said, Cardi not playing with Tasha K. No, she is not.
And he knew...
interview with Marjorie. Wow. Yeah, Tasha got.
Who the hell is Marjorie?
That's Steve's wife's baby, like Steve's wife.
Okay.
Steve's current wife.
And he knew what happened to Bernie Mac, too.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so, yeah.
Allegedly.
He was in on that. Him,
Allegedly.
all of them boys. Yeah, they knew what happened at that point.
Christ. Yeah. What else? What else we got? Let's take couple more questions, and then we're gonna do the after show.
I mean, we all have a backstory. So if she gonna get on that show and just kind of make Steve Harvey look bad.
No, it's her ex-husband, right? It's Margie's ex-husband. His wife's ex-husband.
Oh, who was a drug dealer? Am I correct?
I think so. Yes.
Oh, he was a big time drug dealer.
Yes.
Ooh. She did.
Yes.
Oh, I'm a little slow.
Yeah.
I keep up. Yeah. Okay.
Jeez.
And what did he say? Yeah. You saw it? No. Because Tasha, she wants you to pay, right? Yeah. She on our shit. Pay. You can see that interview.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So now I'm caught up to speed, guys.
I think that's the same guy they got pardoned from Trump out. Obama pardoned him.
Oh, you know you have a mic there too, right? If y'all would like Mama Dot to be a part of this show,
put a 1 in the chat.
Put a 1 in the chat because she has a mic sitting right in front of her. She has a beautiful voice, and we could use some of that female interjection from time to time. But she insists that she wants to stay private and this and that. But yet she's whispering across the table. Look at all these ones.
Look at all these ones, man.
I think it adds another element to the show, like a. You know what I'm saying? And no, not too much. You don't have to kill it. So she gets to keep her mystique and this and that. But I think, yeah.
Yo, Joe Budden and Cam got beef. I don't know why.
What the hell are they beefing?
I don't know. You know, I'm tired of the pod wars.
Yeah, I'm tired of the pod wars.
I'm tired of the pod wars, man. And I don't know.
Yeah.
Called Joe a crackhead, and Joe said I lapped you a long time ago, and taking a break.
Oh, he was pardoned by Obama. Okay, all right, Shelly M. Thank you so much. Again, my chat section is like top notch.
Yes,
they provide a lot of information for us.
But with that being said, guys, we will see you guys. We'll see the members in the after show. Everybody else, we will see you on Thursday. Nerd Talk, new episode of Nerd Talk is coming out this week, probably tomorrow. Try to get that up for you guys.
Corey Robinson, thank you for the
Cash Apps.
Yeah, the Cash App.
Thank you guys. And members, we'll see you guys in like 10 minutes. If you want to join the membership, it's $5 for the month or $50 for the entire year. Go to urbanx.nyc. The link is in the description.
And it's the first of the month. Stop playing.
Yeah, you know you got it.
You know you got it.
We have the Mother's Day sale going on, 50% off.
Yeah.
Mom 15 at checkout. Go to shopurbanx.com. And we will see you guys.
Yeah.
Peace.